How's it? Indian Cowboy, DocSports.com. Connect on Saturday, January the 27th, as we get this video to you. Have your free play winner in just a second. Let's see if we can try to hit a free play between Utah and Charlotte in just a second. Also talk to you about the Clippers and the Celtics, and as well as Georgia Tech and Virginia Tech, and NC State and Syracuse in just a second. Hello, I'm Indian Cowboy. This is Doc Sports. Indian Cowboy has been around for a cool... Indian Cowboy has been around for a cool 19 years. Doc Sports has been around for 53 years. I have a doctorate and a master's in biostatistics. That's how these algorithms work. Welcome to my podcast. Our best selections, and I give you a free play video typically every single day, so there's no real day off. Our best selections are over at docsports.com under Arun Shiva. Our next best selections, we have a YouTube premium channel. We call it IC Overtime. I give you an extra video every single day with 3 extra thoughts for just $20 a month. It's a pretty great deal. I did it on Friday. I did it on Thursday. I did it on Friday. The one on Friday was really good. We gave you the Knicks Nuggets under on Thursday, which was a winner. On Friday, I gave you the Cavs, which was a winner. So back-to-back YouTube Premium winners. However, I'm going to have one on Saturday. I haven't been able to do the live show, but I am going to do one tonight, hopefully, at 9:30 Eastern. This is the last hurrah of YouTube Premium. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I'll do a YouTube Premium and separate video. And then on tonight, I'll try to do a live show for about 45 minutes. We'll talk about all the football games, the NFL games. Tomorrow, we'll talk about the Sunday games for NBA and college basketball. And then we're just going to have it once a week. It's just going to be Thursday night at around 9:30 probably. And we will discuss all the games for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And more than likely, you'll get a bunch of hookups for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So it's going to be a fantastic podcast for $20 a month. And you get to listen to it anytime, and you're going to have a lot of content. You're going to have 20 games on there as well. So you're going to get 20 thoughts in one day, in one podcast for $20 a month. So you're basically getting 80 thoughts. So it's an awesome thing. Plus, you get to hang out with me and talk shop. So what else do I need to tell you here? If you want even more content, be sure to check our Twitter. It has our consensus reports, our trends on late night ball games, and our hot takes on sports as well. We have a 7-unit NHL selection today. It goes off at 7 o'clock. We are on a 3-1 NHL run. We are on a soccer 8-1 fantastic run. NFL 8-unit selection goes off tomorrow, our first 8-unit of the year. 8-2 run with NFL top plays. So we're excited about the 8-unit selection tomorrow at 3 o'clock and the 7-unit selection on Saturday. Today in hockey, in college basketball, I love the Clemson-Duke selection. Let's make it a 4-1 run today in college basketball. I do like the Pelicans-Bucks selections a lot too. Hopefully NBA and college basketball win, and football, NHL, the 7-unit selection you know of. You know about the soccer runs. Golf and MMA are going great. Both pretty much winning seasons right now. So we'll see what happens here. And let's get to your free play winner today. And I like the under between Utah and Charlotte in the NBA. If you look at the Utah... So for your free play today, I like the over between NC State and Syracuse today. You can find that line currently at, let's see here. I saw around 150, and I know it seems high, but I like the over at 150 and a half. If I would have gotten it to you earlier, it could have been 150, but I like the over 150 and a half between NC State and Syracuse. So, Syracuse is off of a loss, 13-6 and 12-6 teams hooking up here. Always hard to trust NC State on the road, and I get it. The total right now is right around that 150.5 mark, and same with Clemson Duke, mind you, as well. Syracuse has won this game the last 5 times. NC State is off first back-to-back losses of the year to Virginia Tech and to UVA on the road. The UVA game was impressive, but UVA had revenge in that game, which is why they were able to beat NC State. Okay, but NC State, the fact that they nearly beat Virginia twice, so even though Virginia had revenge, NC State nearly beat them. That shows something, right? That shows something about NC State, which I like as they go on the road to Syracuse. The only problem is Syracuse comes off a loss where they got throttled at home by FSU. So Syracuse off of only 69 points against FSU, and they were destroyed 69-85. And they're a pretty decent defensive team, so the fact they gave 85 points is not good. However, I think what happens here is that NC State also comes off a really poor offensive performance, and Syracuse also comes off a poor offensive performance, only scoring 53 points in overtime on the road. And, given the fact that I think Syracuse only scored 69 points in the last game, I think they'll have a much easier chance scoring against NC State as well. And I like the over here. Even though Syracuse is a decent defense, I still like the over here. I think these are two desperate teams. Both these teams are ticked off, and I like the over 150.5. I also like the over between Utah and Charlotte because there's no LaMelo Ball, and I think Charlotte will be an active dog, and I think Utah will absolutely just pound them. The thing is that Utah should dominate this game. The Jazz have won the last 2 times. Jazz won by 15 points last time over Washington. Utah beat Washington 123 to 108. They are huge favorites on the road here, which makes sense. This is a team that had faced Oklahoma City, New Orleans, but had beaten Milwaukee and Philadelphia and Denver in 6 straight wins. They had 3 straight losses, but they quickly bounced back with their most recent win. You have Charlotte, who lost 104 to 38, and I think they show up here without LaMelo Ball. I think there's just going to be a lot of shooting, and I like this game to go over the posted total today because I think a lot of the guards step up. Clippers, Celtics. I'll give you a surprise. I like the Celtics here. I understand the Clippers have revenge. I understand the Clippers are crushing teams right now, but I still like Boston without Porzingis. I think they show up really well without Porzingis. Celtics beat this team 145 to 108 last time. And normally this is not what I normally take here. I normally take the team with the revenge, or at least I look to indirectly to take the team with the revenge. But the thing is, and the other thing is the Celtics won 116 to 100 before that too, so they've beaten them twice. But this team beat the Clippers around 37 points around Christmas Day. The Clippers beat Oklahoma City. They destroyed Phoenix. They have clear revenge. I get all that. And Boston clobbered Miami 143 to 110 as well. They also beat Dallas and Houston, but Porzingis is listed as doubtful, and I just think the radar for the Celtics will go up, and I think they'll do well here at home, and it's a good public fade, and I'm going to take Boston. Finally, Georgia Tech and Virginia Tech. Normally I like the points, but I like Virginia Tech here because I think Virginia Tech dominates teams that are in the top, that are outside the top 100. And you have a 9-10 Tech team here. I know they come off back-to-back losses, and a 12-7 Virginia Tech team here. Tech is catching 8.5 points on a total of 144.5. A lot of points here, but I think what happens here is that Tech won by 7 points last year, Virginia Tech, and they have a little bit of revenge here. Tech is now 2-6 in conference play. Virginia Tech can't lose to Georgia Tech. You have a very young team in Georgia Tech that nearly beat Duke twice this year. And I understand Virginia Tech has Duke on deck as well, but this should be a difficult game for Tech on the road. Georgia Tech typically struggles against teams in the top 40 or so. And more importantly, Virginia Tech dominates teams outside the top 125, and I have them winning by at least 12 or more here. So there you go. That's what I have for you guys. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you enjoyed the content. Please take a moment to like and subscribe, and YouTube Premium. I'll see you in about 5 minutes. Indian Cowboy working hard for you every single day. 7-unit NHL at 7 o'clock. And 8-unit NFL tomorrow at 3 o'clock.